how to become fluent in English. As you all know, we are not the native speakers of English. We all try to learn English in our life. So being a second language, we are not, because it is a second language, therefore we are not fluent in it. Everybody dreams to be fluent in English, and here are certain steps, certain ways, certain suggestions that I am going to discuss with you people in order to become fluent in English. And remember, the first thing, the first reason, the first way that comes in our mind is the thinking in English. The first point is to think in English. What happens actually, we being the non-native speakers, English speakers, we do not think in English. In our mind, we try to translate things, and therefore we do not know what to say, how to say, and therefore it delays a bit in our speak. It brings certain full stops, certain pauses, certain hiccups in our English, and therefore when we speak, we are not as fluent as we should be. So therefore the first criteria is, whatever you are talking about, whatever the topic you are thinking and you are trying to speak on, is to just think that topic in English and let your mind be free from the translations. Do not translate those things in your own native language. So the first criteria is to think in English. And the second one is do not translate. Number 2, do not translate in As you know, the first one was think in English. Thinking is very one of the difficult tasks to do. The another point is related to the fluency in English is to do not translate things in English. Do not let your mind think in your native language, your mother tongue, and then translate it into English, because this will create again a problem for you to become a fluent speaker. Therefore, translation is much more like forbidden. It is you are not allowed to translate things. Let the people, whatever they think about you, if you are not speaking right English, it does not matter. The matter is only fluency. Accuracy will come with the time, with the passage of the time. But it is the fluency for the time being that matters a lot. Because if you are fluent, people will listen to you. If you are not fluent, then people will try to avoid you. They will not listen to you properly. Therefore, do not translate English sentences in your mind, in your native language, in your mother tongue. So this is the second point. Now the third point is improve pronunciation. What happens actually, that we pronounce certain words in our own way, which are not English way, which is not an English way. Therefore, we mostly mispronounce certain words, and therefore, if we talk with certain like native speakers of English, we become hesitant, we become shy, and we become diffident to speak before them with them. And this happens because we haven't learned the pronunciation of the words. And therefore this plays very important role to improve your fluency. Therefore the pronunciation of the words should be the correct one, should be accurate one in order to be fluent in English. Because if you do not know the pronunciation of the words, there are brighter chances, there are a lot of chances for you to stop yourself in the middle of the conversation and think about the pronunciation of the words. So, and pronunciation improvement will come by the listening practice. If you have listened a lot, you will pronounce certain words very accurately. Now the third thing to improve your fluency in English is to talk to yourself. One is talk to yourself in English. This is a bit more related with the practice. The more you practice the talking with yourself, the more fluent you become in English. It is one of the exercises in fluency that the first criteria for the person should be to talk to himself. And how will you talk to yourself? Just go in front of the mirror and talk to yourself and try to see the lip movement, try to see the facial expressions of your whole body and your faces and your face, and then try to talk to others. Once you have talked to yourself, you will be confident enough, you'll be full of capacity and capability now to talk to others. This is how to improve fluency. So the fourth step is to talk to yourself in front of mirror and talk to your friends as much as possible in English. Do not try to speak in your native language. This is another secret towards achieving fluency in English. Now the fifth point is try tongue twisters. If you feel like you are not fluent, if you feel a bit hesitant, there occur some pauses in your language, in your speech, you might feel a bit worried, bit tense with regard to the fluency of your English. Therefore, tongue twisters play a very important role to help improve your fluency. And tongue twisters will actually, they are helpful in bringing fluency in your style, fluency in your language, and therefore I would recommend you that the fifth thing that you must be doing is try tongue twisters as much as possible. Just take the tongue twisters from the internet, from the Google, and then practice them in your own speech, in your own conversation. This is how slowly and gradually you improve your fluency in English. So today we discussed about the steps how to be fluent, how to become fluent in English language, and I suggested certain steps, certain ways, we discussed certain ways to improve fluency in English. I hope you enjoyed this video clip and we'll meet again with another video clip. Thanks. Thank you.